Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder, and we're going to build something again. It's the Jaguar It's the Jaguar. Let me show you. Here you go. These are the parts and everything I need. I need to hydrate, so I've got glasses there. So these are the stages that we have. We're starting from 84 to 83 and four stages of those, am I saying this properly? I think so, are putting the wheel together, as you can see right there. This is the one I've done. But I've not done it correctly in previous times, but I've done it right once before, so I'm going to make a left and a right side on the wheels. And if you look at the pictures that I'm showing you, if you look at the pictures, the first one is the one that the way it should be. So as you can see, they're crossing. And if you're looking at the second one, they're not crossing. I mean the top of where the spokes are. And let me just go back to the other one. As you can see, the top of the spokes are crossing. And if we go back to the other one, they're not crossing. And that is, the last one is wrong. But I'm going to leave it as it is because it's hard enough to take that tire off. But I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to put the proper wheels on the display side, and the one that I've not done correct with the spokes not crossing, I will put on the side that is not to the display side, so the side where you can see it. Sorry about that, is a bit stupid of me, but I did do those wheels, and you'll see that after this. As let me go back to the we are on that camera already, so we will go back. I will show you how I've done that, but I will speed it up, and after this introduction you'll see that. But thank you very much for joining us again. Please have a look at my channels, have a look at my videos, and if you like them, and then if you like them very much, subscribe as well, and if you'd be so kind to pass it on. So without further ado, let's get building. So we're on stage 74. I will bring out that. So this is what we're going to work on. We're going to put these in, and we're going to do some stuff on the back. And that is what we're starting with in this stage 74. So we're going to put that there. In stage 74 we've got some parts to put on this. So let's get stage 74 in it. We've got that, a lens as well is the last thing that we do. And I brought out some micro crystal clear, because we're gonna glue something, and micro crystal clear, as the name suggests, dries up crystal clear. We're gonna start with this one, and we're gonna put it up like so, and we're gonna put 2 AM9s in there, and we need to get those out first. 2 AM9s in there. We are taking that one out, and we're putting this on this side. We're taking them out of the way, and as you can see, we are going to connect them to those points. Top camera is showing this pretty good, and we're going to 1, 2, 3 AM15s in there. 1, 2, 3 AM15s in there, and we're going to do the light. And they're supposed to stay on those posts, but we're going to put a little bit of micro crystal clear on those spots. That is just because this micro crystal clear is great, because it dries up white, or no, sorry, it dries up clear, so you don't see anything of it. And we don't need a lot of that. We're just pushing those together a little bit. Yeah, we need a cloth to clean the inside before we push it on. And we're turning it around. We're pushing, let me just put that, we're pushing into that post first, then to the one on the side there, and that is that one in, pushed in neatly on both sides, going just superbly fine. Oh, well, that's this stage done, and we're going to the next stage, which is 75. And we're going to keep this here. Then we're working on this side now. So 74 is done. 75 on its way. These are the parts. Something extra here as well. We're taking out the micro crystal clear straight away. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side and let it dry for a bit, because that's not the first thing we do. We're taking that one out, and as you can see, there's a bite out of that piece of plastic, and that's where we're going to put this thing. You push it over like so, and push it in so that it's all the way down. There you go. Yep, it's neatly in there. We're going to push this on this side, of course, and we're going to use the same screws as before, so it's the AM15 to put everything in. Don't over tighten it, because you don't want that plastic to break, and you don't, of course, do not want to lose the screw thread. As you can see, that is the nose done. So let's see what we do next. We're attaching the stone guard, so I'm going to put this aside because I don't know what we do. That is 76. These are the parts, and I'm going to leave it like that because is fragile that we have. So that's all we do, put it on, and then we put 3 AG1 screws, and that's in like so. Now we're going to get this one in, and we're going to put those 2 posts on this side over that edge, so it doesn't move. So we're pushing that one into that groove, and we're using those 2 to put it all into place. Push it down a bit. There it goes. If you put it in properly, it will fall into place neatly. What kind of screws are we putting in? AM10s. As you can see, properly in there. So we're going to leave it here in the next stage, which is stage 77. We're putting in that one to the front here. When you do that, make sure that the wires are in neatly. Those posts must fetch into those points. So that's the first thing we do. Push into that post, and then we turn it around and do that on the other side as well. We are going to start with 2 AM15s in the back, and I mean that one and that one, and I do want my bigger screwdriver for this. Okay, I had to get a new screw because the AM11 was not catching it, so I took a screw from my DeLorean screw box and got that attached. It is a different color, but that's fine with me because we're not going to see that anyway. Yeah, we've got that in, so that finishes 77, sorry, and from 78 to 77, 78, 79, and 80, is it? Is all putting that wheel on and making that wheel, and in 80 we're going on with that, and in 81 we are putting the tire on, which is good. And now we can put it onto the chassis. So we're going to take the chassis out, chassis, and we're going to get that one out, and we're going to put it on to that position, and we're looking at those points that are there and the divots that are there. So that is perfect. You cannot see that, sorry. We put that washer in, we take that AM7 out, and we've got 4 wheels onto the chassis when we're done with that. Right here, as you can see. So in the last stage, which is stage 8, let me sit properly into this chair. We've got the bonnet, and we're going to put that one on, put 2 AM9s in there, that one's in, then we're going to put those 2 in with two AM18s, and have a good look at left and right. This is the left one, but it goes on the right side here, because if you turn it around, it's the left side. And that is that. If we show you that, it's got the beautiful Jaguar emblem there. And that is that for this stage, and that is for this pack. We've got everything done, and it's a case of clearing up and finishing off. Okay, you guys, that was that. I've got a little ventilator on, so you might hear a little bit of something about that, because it's bloody hot out here. It's 31 degrees. It's going to be 32 today. So thank you very much for joining me again, and thank you for sticking out all the way to the end. What have we done today? Just going to change the camera. As you can see here, we put one of these wheels on. I don't know which one anymore. That one we put on. We made that bonnet with that beautiful Jaguar there. I think it's a little sticker, but that's alright. We put those on. Those left. Nothing on the car over there. Nothing on this one, but we've done quite a bit on this. We put those in with that one there. We put that in, and the stone, well, to catch stones, make sure they don't in. What was the name for that anyway? Well, then we put the lights in. As you can see right there, we put a little bit of that crystal clear in there, and we put that little thing in there as well. But that, let's go back to the other one. But that is everything done for this. I haven't got any other stages or packs or builds in at the moment. There are a few on their way. I think most of the Agora ones are on their way. Let me just have a quick look, because I put that in a little Excel so I can see pretty darn quickly what's coming. On its way is Jaguar number 11. Root Master is on its way. Fire Truck is on its way. A new build is on its way. 2 new builds on its way. So I've got like potential 5 packs to be done. Probably we'll do that next weekend. And during the week I will make the video clips for these 2 and put them on internet. But again, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for sticking out all the way to the end, as I said before. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and do join me next time on any of my other builds. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.